In this video, we are talking about how DeepSeek can help you with your SEO. Search engine optimization is really a vital part of everything you're doing with your website. Google organic traffic definitely can highly influence on the most of marketing activities, business activities. So we are going to DeepSeek to help us with our activities writing some SEO titles. So we start with usual prompt like act as an SEO expert. This is a basic stuff that we need. After that, we move to process of generating. We have some symbols limitations, so we have to generate an SEO meta title under 60 characters for a blog post on healthy lifestyle. Let's see how it will work here. Yeah, we have pretty short and clear. So with this stuff, we definitely can work further. If we want to double check the symbols, we can ask our DeepSeek model to count the symbols, and we will get 53 characters, which is okay. If we need any other variations, we can do it. As I mentioned previously, for such easy stuff, we don't need to activate R1, but we can do the same with R1 and see the reasoning how it can do further. So the basic idea, it's analyze the previous results. So how it works, it checks some basic activities. You see how it's counting symbols. It's counting symbols for each word. Simple tips. And let's see the final result. It's recalculating everything we have. In real life, for such easy tasks, we definitely don't need R1. We don't need now all these easy calculations with symbols. We want to get it faster and double check do we need it or not. So for example, if we will get it just now in, I don't know, it's still counting, still checking the our title, etc. It's still double checking other titles. We see that it can work for a long time. It tries to get some title that will be exactly 60. This one is 41 character. We see that it's real copywriting dilemma. Our DeepSeek tries to find the best solution for us in the number of symbols in what we are going. So healthy living tips boost wellness daily. It's not bad. So if we want to change something, for example, we can ask to give us 10 more ideas. Give me 10 more ideas. And we have 10 more, and definitely much more faster than we used DeepSeek R1, but without reasoning. So as you see, DeepSeek can be your SEO guy, SEO junior, which helps with some routine tasks. Feel free to use it and test it, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about how DeepSeek can help us with our SEO routine. In this case, it will be description. Meta description is pretty crucial as it's part of the snippets in search engine result page. So we can ask the DeepSeek to act as an SEO expert, create a meta product description for an online AI course for marketers aimed at market who want to enhance their own workflow, make it sound inspiring and motivational. That's it for the basics. We can start our request and see how it works. So we have the basic list. If we need like 10 or 15 or 5 options, give 5 more options. We will get this list further. In this case, like in the previous also, we don't need to use some more complicated reasoning, so we don't need to go to the DeepSeek R1 and start implementing it to understand how it's syncing, how it's counting symbols, etc. We don't need in this case. What we can try to use it in complex. So we can give a task to DeepSeek to create both our meta titles, our meta descriptions. We can summarize some data that we have about the right keywords, we can implement this information about the keywords. All in one, it definitely can help us in our further SEO approach. Let's keep trying this in our activities. Let me know what do you have in mind and what results did you get. Ask your questions in the Q&A section, and I will see you in the next video. Keywords are crucial for search engine optimization. So when we try to do something in SEO routine, definitely the list of keywords spread in transactional keywords, long tail keywords, etc. It's really very important. So in this video, we will talk about how DeepSeek can help us with another part of our regular marketing and search engine optimization routine, helping us with generating long tail keyword that we can use for blog posting, writing articles, etc., and see how it works. So let's go through and ask to generate a list of long tail keywords for a blog post about newly published online AI course for marketers. We will use V3 model in this case, and let's see how it works. And here we are. Here we have the list. It's best online AI course for digital marketing, affordable course, AI-driven marketing. It's pretty good list. So we have also additional tips if we need them. We have the tips about incorporating information, focus on user intent, user variations, etc. So all this data is here, and we can try to use it as a basic. What we can do further, so as you have some basic information, we can play with it in different ways. So we can try to upload here some data, for example, about our target audience, and ask to create long tail keywords which will be important exactly for our target audience. A good marketing trick is to not ask AI, in this case as DeepSeek, to act as an SEO expert, but ask to act as someone of our target user portraits, someone of our target user persona. So as you see, we have a lot of options how we can improve results. Definitely, it won't be a lot better if you switch to DeepSeek R1 in this case. So we have the basic list. We can make it better. We can implement something, etc. So feel free to test it. You will find this prompt and other prompts in our prompt library. Don't forget to share your experience in Q&A if you have any, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there, this video can be a little bit longer than previous one, because in this case we have possibility to switch from DeepSeek V3 to DeepSeek R1. What the reason? We have the exact prompt that we want to go through. We want to analyze our SEO strategy. We want to generate SEO strategy, and in real life, strategy is something crucial. And before we will go and start implementing this, we need to understand why do we need to do it. We need to understand the values. We need to understand the priorities. And if we will go to DeepSeek and just click generate me, we will get some basic stuff, broad stuff like keyword research, on page, off page, link building, and it's too general. Definitely it's too general, and try to examine all this stuff. We can make it more practical in our case, because we can go to search. We can ask, try to turn on the search option and see how it can help us with more detailed and more actual information. But definitely much more important for us, it's not just to see how it's generating all the stuff with local SEO, other options, analytics and reporting, etc., etc., etc. We need to understand the reasoning. And that's where the DeepSeek R1 model is coming on the stage. Because if we will try just to use search right now, I think that DeepSeek is on the capacity and it will give us error, but let's try. We are thinking, sorry, DeepSeek search service is busy. Please disable search to try again in a few minutes. Yeah, we will disable search and we will go to the reasoning model and we'll go to the DeepSeek R1 to understand how this AI is working, why it's proposing us to something that we need. So here we see the all basic logic of thinking. The first, it's about understanding what do we need to do. So it's about keyword research. We need to start from the keyword research. It gives some assumptions and suggestions with the keywords. After that, it's on-page SEO, technical SEO, content marketing strategy, off-page SEO, local SEO for some physical location, analytic and data, conversion rate optimization, paid traffic, analyzing competitors. So we need to continually improve this strategy with all SEO trends, all other stuff that we need to implement here, and that's it's really crucial and important. We have some moments where it's try to adjust, for example, for multilingual SEO, prioritizing pages, using social media, etc. So here we have SEO strategy for the academy. We have here core objectives. We have on-page SEO, and we have the DeepSeek bug. But yeah, if we see the main part why I've switched from version 3 v3 to R1 model, because it's definitely gives you understanding why are we doing something, why are we focused exactly on this approach. And definitely such AI stuff can be helpful for us, because we can implement it, we can divide it in some parts, because very often we have a lot of different tasks and we need to decompose our strategy in some small parts before we will start to implement it. And how AI building this logic, how it creates this logic is definitely pretty valuable in this case. So I recommend you to create your SEO strategy. Try to get this template both with V3 and R1. See the difference. Try to see in details why R1 is building what it is building, and feel free to share your experience in the Q&A questions. Ask any details if you wish, and I will see you in the next video. We are going further with our marketing approach. Right now we are moving from search engine optimization to paid traffic, and let's use DeepSeek for writing our marketing copy. So in this case, we can ask DeepSeek to switch its role from SEO expert to paid traffic expert, and let's ask to write 3 effective headlines for a Facebook ads campaign containing keywords and digital marketing. This prompt and all other prompts you can find in the additional materials to the course, so feel free to test it. As in any previous examples where we need just fast, short, and concise copy, we don't need to switch to the R1 model. It's enough to use V3 model, and we can go further to test it. So we have the first one: unlock your business potential with expert digital marketing strategies, master digital marketing, boost your sales, and reach more customers. Digital marketing made simple. Maybe that's okay. And we have the ideas for which audience is better. If by some reasons you don't like it, you always can reload it and get new ideas. So just in a few clicks you will get the new ideas. If you want to transform it for some other target audience or implement any other stuff, definitely switch, change it, and you can add any other details that you need for further approach. So that's it about this task. Try to play with it, try to generate your ads copy for your own business or your own project, and I will see you in the next video. Let's move for the next steps in our paid traffic optimization. So in this video, we will talk about negative keywords. If you are starting search ad campaigns in Google Ads in another search network, you need to understand what negative keywords you need to add. So in the case of DeepSeek, we can start with this prompt. As in previous one, we can ask to act as a paid traffic expert, create a list of negative keywords that can be used for real estate. Let's try and see how it works. This case can be exception. I think that we definitely can check what is logic set, for example, for R1 modeling. So after we will got all these categories, for example, for property-specific negative keywords, location-based negative keywords, job-related negative keywords, financial negative keywords, any others negative keywords, we can start this chat exactly with R1 and see the reasoning. So why AI is adding some groups of the keywords, and why it thinks that it will improve the ROI. So we understand that the right keywords and negative keywords, they help to save budget, improve ROI, and this is the main goal of our implementation. So here we have ideas what can work. So here we also have the categorization, and in the previous case with strategies like SEO strategy, etc., we see that the reasoning is a little bit different, the structure is a little bit different. So in this case, it's not black box. We understand how it works, why it's solve such solution, and we have all possibility to go through and test it. My suggestion to you to play with your own topic. If you have real life experience of setting up Google Ads or any other search ad campaign, you definitely will like it. It definitely automates a lot of time and helps you to make your life much more easier with the right negative keywords. So play with it. If you have any ideas, suggestions, etc., ask them in Q&A section or direct message me, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about how DeepSeek can help us with the right targeting and understanding the pain points of our target audience. I think that it's also reasonable to switch between V3 results and R1 results, but as usual, we will start from the basic prompt and we will ask DeepSeek to act as paid traffic expert and give us details about what targeting audience insights do we need to get. Why pain points are so important? Because we usually start hook with these pain points. We show in the ad or video ad how this pain can be covered, etc. So this is really crucial for creating amazing, conversional, high ROI ads. So let's try to do it with DeepSeek. Here we have the basics ideas, and let's go through how it can help us with this. We have the basic structure, the main ideas about key points and pain points that are actual for existing target audience. It's definitely not bad. It's definitely not bad for the solution, but as in the previous case, it's very interesting to understand how AI is thinking about the finding these points, what algorithm the AI uses to understand the pain points, to combine them, to structure, to clusterize, and we will play and do it with R1 model. Here is the basic idea. Let's move forward. Let's move to DeepSeek R1 model and see how it will help us and how it's thinking. So in case when we ask it after the basic answer, AI already thinks that I don't like the previous thinking. It's recalled the previous response. And after that, it switched to the other ideas to double check the demographics. Here are the basic ideas. Yeah, it's definitely what we are going further. Each time when we are switching from V3 to R1, it gives us more details. It gives us possibility to understand what is can go wrong here, what we can implement, how we can improve it. And you see that's definitely some great challenges are here with understanding what can be the candidate point. So you see the case studies how to help 200 corporate clients in the year 40s gain 20 plus hours per month and 30% salary growth. So sounds really good. So let's try this reasoning. Let's try to implement it in our messaging. I highly recommend for you to use your own business and your own projects in the same challenge. And if you have any troubles with it, feel free to share your experience, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there, in this video we will talk about how you can use DeepSeek for your communication strategy creation. As in previous examples where we talk about strategy, it's always interesting to see the reasoning. So, of course, we will start from some basic prompt. We'll develop a communication strategy with a company launching a new AI-powered product. It's very general prompt, so we need to give details, what the product, if we have the possibility to also add here the portrait of target audience, maybe your tone of voice, something that you already have, but this is the basic stuff when we start getting some like basic insights. Where the magic is going on when we will switch to DeepSeek R1 and see the reasoning, how AI is solving this stuff, how AI is solving some issues with different tasks that we have, and how AI implements all these activities. Let's see how it's going on. Right now we have the basic concept where we have objectives, target audience, key messages, communication channels. We have content plan, potential concerns, measure success, internal communication, timeline. All the stuff is here. Right now, let's switch to DeepSeek R1 and see how the model is giving us all process. So how the AI is generating answer. And here we have the detailed reasoning. What things are important, how we can implement it, what is timeline. All this data is here. We have a little bit formatted objectives and target audience. So if in the previous case the target audiences they were pretty broad, here we have some better assumptions and we can play with them. We have the frameworks for our core messaging, additional details about the channels and strategy. It's also formatted in this case like table. Maybe it's not too different from the V3 answer, but it's look more expensive, it's look more prepared. We can say like this. We have the basic ideas about the budget allocation. As I've mentioned previously, when we were talking about doing, for example, media planning, definitely it's a good idea to see how it can help with some detailed structure like media planning, content planning, strategy building, any questions where we need to understand the way how AI think, how what the answer created, what the possibility of the hallucination. This data will be definitely useful. So here we have the timeline. If we need to do something, for example, we can ask give more details about timeline, more details about timeline, and AI will give you additional reasoning about timeline, so how it will be structured. Additional argumentation, why we are building these terms and why we plan to do it in that period of time. All this stuff, it definitely will be helpful for you for better understanding how it can be implemented in your activity and how it can work. And here we have details about each period. We have pre-launch with the detailization, and a few additional steps. So as you see, we have the data here. We have the understanding what is going on. And in each process, for each channel, we have the detailization of the steps, the number of hours, the owners who will implement this stuff. So we definitely can play with each one. I have dependencies and risks, key milestones, tools and resources, so everything can be planned. Try to play with your communication strategy with DeepSeek. I'm sure that it will be helpful. And give it more details. Don't be so broad like me at this basic stage. Try to share more information about your project and business, and definitely it will be pretty valuable. See you in the next video. In this video, we will try to use DeepSeek for strategy creation. We are going to ask to help us with comprehensive content strategy for tech startup launching a new AI-powered productivity app. In this case, as in all previous senses where we need additional reasoning and understand what is going on, we will start with the basic version v3 and see how it's managed this stuff. We have the basic ideas that we need. We need the target audience, we need content pillars, content format, distribution channels, engagement tactics. So all this stuff we will get pretty fast and easy with their basic version v3. If we talk about all recommendations, we can restructure them if it's needed. We can ask to put it in a file, add additional formatting, ask to create a table from this data. So there are different ways how we can manage this stuff. And definitely here we have a lot of valuable tactics that we can implement here. What is pretty good here, we have also implementation timeline for first and second month, third and fourth month, fifth and sixth months, and all this data is here. Switching to DeepSeek R1, we've got the reasoning. So in this case, as marketer, I'm always interested in reasoning, how AI is structuring and why some things they need to change. So we have the basic information. We have the more detailed approach in the user persona research. We have startup founder Sarah, freelance developer Alex. We have the details about the distribution channel. So we also have all this stuff implemented. And we can go deeper and find more details how it's structured here. So as you see, even in this option, we can compare the results that we've got from V3 and R1. Here we have a little bit more details. It's too generic at the first start, and right now, after reasoning, we see more details and more personalized stuff. And it's definitely will be better when we start working with our content pillars, understanding what we will create and what type of content we want to implement. When we move forward with different content formats, when we go further with different distribution channels, etc., etc., etc. With all this stuff, we definitely will have pretty good results. So feel free to test it, to see how it works, and I will be happy to answer all your questions in the Q&A session. So test it for your content strategy. We will definitely go deep dive and create a lot of different pieces of content with DeepSeek further in this course. So test it, try it, and I will see you in the next video. Let's switch from SEO and paid traffic to social media. In social media marketing, we have some regular routine tasks where AI can be really beneficial. In this case, DeepSeek will help us with our Instagram social media content calendar. As in all other previous cases, we will ask to AI to take some role. In this case, we will ask to act as social media expert and see how it will help us with our personal finance blog. We have the basic idea what do we need from AI. We've generated these details and prompts. You can find this prompt in additional materials to this lecture. So let's see how it works and how it can be implemented in our further approach. So here it is. We have the detailed dates: March 1st, March 3rd, real static posts. For each type, we have exact type of content that we are interested in. For such first format, I don't think that it's valuable to turn on some DeepSeek R1. If we don't like something, for example, it's you already have the content plan and you want to understand why it's not working on, or why it can give you more reach, more likes, more engagement, more comments, etc. So in this case, yes, we can turn on the DeepSeek R1. Right now, it's not necessary. We definitely can work with V3 version and see how it helps us with all this stuff one by one. Here we have the additional notes, ideas about engagement, stories, hashtags, etc. And that's enough for this stage. Feel free to test it. I will be happy to assist you if you have any questions in the Q&A session. Try it, practice it, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there, in this video we are still campaigns better. What do we need for this? We will go in DeepSeek, we will use V3 model and ask a paid traffic expert. We will ask to write 5 playful and catchy calls to actions for Instagram ads promoting green buys, organic meal delivery. Focus on healthy, farm fresh ingredients and convenience. Let's see how it works. We need just to go through and we have few basic catchy ideas. As all basic copywriting, we don't need R1 in this case, but if you want to give more data to this request, for example, you want to feed DeepSeek with your target audience personas you already gathered in previous case, pain points, you've created some hooks, etc. You can try to add it, and if you want to understand how it combines, to use this logic by yourself in further creative generation, you can easily switch to R1 in this case too. But I think that's it. You can use this prompt from our prompt library. You can adopt it for your own goals if it's needed. Practice and practice, and if you will get the right result and test it, I will be definitely happy to see your success. That's it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about how we can use DeepSeek for regular content tasks, such as YouTube hashtag generations. So in YouTube, tags help with SEO research. It helps to better rank in different categories. So it's basic stuff that we need to implement if you want to grow on YouTube. So we can start with generate set of SEO-friendly hashtags for YouTube videos about AI and digital marketing. Include hashtags that boost discoverability and engagement. We can add here something like act as SEO expert. SEO expert. It can be a basic stuff we want to start from, and it will definitely be the basic one. I don't think that we need to switch here to R1. We don't need here reasoning. We need just the list of hashtags that we can double check and like. And here we are. Here we get in the basic tags, and we can go further with each of them. We have different categories. We have general hashtags for AI and digital marketing, hashtags for discoverability, engagement-focused hashtags, trending and niche hashtags, best practices. So we have pretty big list. If we want to update it, if we don't like it, by some reasons, it's pretty easy to generate the results. We will get the full list of all metrics that we need here. So it can be done just in a few seconds. We will get a pretty good list of hashtags that we can play with, we can implement, we can add additional details here. So pretty good one. Of course, this job can be done with professional tools. So they also implemented AI features like TubeBuddy, VDEC, and DeepSeek is mentioning these tools here. So feel free to test DeepSeek for tag generations. It definitely can make your life much easier and faster. It can improve all this stuff. So try to play with it, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we are still doing our good job with content and with AI with DeepSeek. We will talk about how to create different engaging headlines and subheads. So we will use the basic prompt. In this case, we decided to do it for LinkedIn. We have a post for B2B marketing agency. In this case, we don't need to go deep dive and try to use R1. The basic V3 is enough. So let's play it with it and see how it works. We have the first headline and subhead, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. We can double check them. Definitely, if you will feed DeepSeek the detailed portrait of target audience, pains, hooks, other details that you've already created with AI, or you have this data through your customer research, it will work much better. So feel free to test it. It's definitely a good basic stuff that you can use in this case. If you don't like something, don't hesitate to regenerate or add details or improve prompt. In case of regular routine tasks, it can be transformed for some basic AI agents. In my case, I use my GPTs for such kind of task. I created my own my GPTs that help me with content planning, with the ideas of content, with content writing. So feel free to examine it, to test it, and I will see you in the next video. Let's move forward and proceed. In this video, we will talk about how you can create content for different social networks with DeepSeek. We talked about content strategy creation, communication strategy creation. Content is a vital part of each of these strategies, so you need to create a vital content. Let's try to do something for LinkedIn. For example, we can ask to generate a LinkedIn post for a B2B marketing agency. The post should promote the agency services in a professional tone. As usual, the more details you will give at this stage, what the agency, maybe you will add here the presentation about the agency, some testimonials, case studies, etc. The more data you give, the better it works. Let's start with basic V3 version. I don't think that we need R1 for such detailed copywriting. So we have all basic stuff here. And in the case of ChatGPT, you remember I have my own my GPTs that help me to write LinkedIn posts, but this is not bad. Definitely, it's not bad. We have the basic idea, we have the agency name, the main services, what we can do here, and maybe that's it. This is the best way how we can interact with all this stuff. We can play, we can go deep, we can get more additional information. If we don't like something, we can regenerate it. So feel free to play, feel free to create content, not just for LinkedIn, but for any platforms you need content. It can be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. In the case of DeepSeek can be good for all this stuff, so it can help us with the first previous post writing. After that, we can ask create the prompt for Midjourney picture for this post, and we will get the prompt for image. Or at the same time, we can ask to create a detailed video script if you want to use video creatives for these posts. And we have the basic content that we can implement in this stuff. So feel free to test it, share your results in the Q&A section, ask something if it's needed, and I will see you in the next video. Let's proceed. In this case, we also will need the help of R1, but it will be the next stage. We will ask DeepSeek to help us with our promotional plan. When we are planning something, it's always interesting to see the arguments why we are planning it like this. So we will start from the basic stuff with reversion. We will play with this model and see the basic logic like objectives, target audience, etc. So we are going deep in the understanding why AI is giving us this answer and how it's structured with R1, DeepSeek R1. So it will be the next stage. Here we have the all main channels. So we have social media campaigns, email marketing, search engine marketing, content marketing, partnerships like influencer collaborations, integration partnerships, additional stuff like free trials and demos, offline marketing. We have details about the launching plan. We have metric success, budget allocations for all this, and consistency. Let's repeat with DeepSeek. Let's see the structure, why the answer was built like this, why it's structured data in the way to better understand how it's working. So let's make a next turn and see how it's working in this case. We need to wait a little bit. Let's see the logic. As usual, in all strategies, in all planning, it starts with target audience. So if you have already created target audience portrait, if you will give it to AI, it definitely will work much better. Key messaging. Also, if you have some document with your tone of voice, with your communication strategy, we can also feed it to AI to make the results better. Promotional channels, timelines. So we have pretty good plan that we can play with. Let's go forward to see the result. As usual, it starts with some crucial objectives. After that, the detailization of target audience. Some more details. Let's see how it works. Email marketing, content marketing, partnerships and collaborations, academic partnerships. Looks really not bad. So you see that it works pretty well. We can play further, so if you want to change something and implement it better, feel free to add additional details here. Give for AI some target audience portrait, other details, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there, we are still trying to make our paid traffic much better with AI. DeepSeek will help us in this case with our reporting and analyzing what is going on with our Google Ads. We are copy-pasting the data about different campaigns and we want to understand what is going on, what is going wrong here. Of course, for some quick research, we can use V3 in this case, and just putting it here, we will get some fast overview that here is the number of clicks, the number of and the analysis, if these metrics are good, if these metrics are bad, etc. All the basic information is definitely here. For me, as for digital marketer, the guy who are practicing this, for trying to make the advertising campaigns better, it's very important to understand how it's thinking, how it's evaluating different campaigns and results. So I will switch to the next stage, and I will try R1 in this case to understand what is going on under this analysis. So I will go through and I will see how it's going on in this case. It's understanding the data structure, and we have analysis of each campaign. So we have the composition of each campaign. We have the structuring. And in this case, if the previous it was something like malicious, right now we have comparison table. We have the data about the conversion values. We have detailed feedback on this data for each campaign. We have understanding why this campaign possibly is not working on. All basic assumptions can be implemented in this case, and it's much more better for us to understand what is going on, is it okay, is it going wrong, and all this stuff can be tested in different cases. I really love it. I really love it. And if we talk about the basic evaluation, in our previous cases, like any copy stuff for ads, blog posts, social media posts, etc., we definitely can be focused just on V3 version of DeepSeek. But in this case, when we need to understand what is going on, why the reasoning is like this. R1 is definitely better. And from AI black box, we understand the reasoning, and it's much easier for us to create something, to start some campaigns, change something. And that's what motivates me in using for such case studies, for such issues, not V3, but R1 model. I highly recommend you to test your own advertising results. You can grab and download any report from Facebook Ads Manager, from Google Ads Manager, any other advertising that you has, to test this stuff with DeepSeek, see how it works, and that's it. Try it, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about how to use DeepSeek AI for your cold email outreach. Honestly, everything what is connected with emails is one of my favorite feature because I'm making correspondence in few languages, in English, Portuguese, Ukrainian. So I need to double check, to make it shorter, to make it bigger, to make details, to understand what is happening in it, to summarize all this data. So definitely AI is amazing tool in all this stuff. I'm sure that in the most cases we will get this AI stuff in our mailboxes. For example, if you are using Gmail, you already seen via Gemini. But right now, let's play with some routine marketing tasks like outreach. Let's see how DeepSeek can help us with it. We can ask to create a follow-up outreach email for business development manager reaching to a corporate client. So we are having some basic stuff here. We can give details. We can give cultural details, for example, where the client is based, what type of language do you need to use. For example, British English and American English is different, and you can emphasize what type of English do you want to need. I'm right in Portugal, so I'm using European Portuguese, but there is different Brazilian Portuguese, and all these details will help to make the first sequence that you use for outreach and further follow-ups, and it's very important, more natural to your customer, to your prospects. So feel free to implement these tactics. If you want to get more details, we can ask to write 3 more follow-ups. For example, we want to get this chain of follow-ups, and we want to test it, and we will get additional follow-ups. The first friendly reminder that we can use in this case. Further, it can be the value-added approach, so it will be the next one. It can be also, I think, that more business, but we'll see. Yeah, forward-looking and collaborative. So we have 3 different approaches in our follow-ups. You can test each of them. Definitely A/B testing in this task, it's crucial, because the right A/B testing stuff, it's definitely can make your life much easier, much focused. So feel free to try it, and it will give you the best result in this case. And after you've tested, after you've got the right example, try to understand how you can improve it. And AI in this case also can be helpful. For example, you can give DeepSeek AI report from your cold email outreach tool with analytics data, and you will get the open rates, bounce rates, click rates, etc., and other metrics that will help you to improve all this stuff. Keep trying, and I will see you in the next video. Let's play with DeepSeek and see how it can help us with research. This case is also similar to strategies and content planning, media planning, where we are switching from V3 basic model to R1 more progressive model. So let's go here and try to see what is going on. So the first step is to ask some detailed prompt. For example, create a survey for understanding consumer purchasing behavior in e-commerce sector. Of course, we need to get more details, which market, which customers, which target audience, etc. But we will start as usual with V3 model, and after that, the most important thing that we need to get, and it's the most interesting, where we will need to go deep. We need to go deep in reasoning, and we will switch to R1 model to see why the structure of research looks like this, why AI thinks that this data is valuable for us and we implement it. All these details will be here. So let's start to get the first results from V3 model. So it's definitely very important basics that we need to do. After we will grab all this data here, the next very important step is to understand what we can use here. So we have here the basic questions that we want to ask. We have the questions that we want to implement. And if we, by some reasons, don't like it, we can regenerate it. Let's try to understand the reason and why AI decided that these questions are the most crucial. Why do we need to focus on these questions, and so on. So AI starts with thinking. So we have pretty quite detailed. We have the first part of the survey, the basic ranking factors. We are checking all funnel. So the previous survey we had 21 questions that was going from the basic stuff to the deep funnel. We have all the basic sections we need. We have demographics, shopping preference, shopping habits, influencer factors, customer experience, some restrictions, and that's it. So we have a little bit improved understanding for our further steps. So we can easily dive in this stuff, test it, and see how it works. You can push these questions to SurveyMonkey, to Google Form, to any other stuff that will help you to go with this survey. Definitely, before you will start using it, you can play another game. You can ask DeepSeek to act as your customer and try to see how DeepSeek is feeling this survey. So it's another very interesting and challenging question. I'm thinking that it's will be definitely good for you to double check all the results. Feel free to improve it, add additional questions, and get better understanding of your target audience. Try it, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we are still working with planning, so we also will go through the basic stuff and try to go through the brand revitalization campaigns. We can create some plan, and let's see how it works. So for the first stage, we will start as usually with V3 model. It will give us some basic results. It will be enough to get the basic understanding what is going on, what do we need to get, etc. But after that, we will dive deep in R1 possibilities. So we will have the detailed approach, how it can be implemented for the further activities. Let's go deep in all this stuff. We have a detailed plan for each stage for partnership, collaboration, marketing, advertising campaigns. So it's definitely pretty good for the start. But we need a little bit more details. And that's it. So we have the budget allocation, timeline, everything was done good. As in all other previous examples, I want to understand the logic, what is hidden inside AI structure of thinking, why it was structured in such way. So here we see the reasoning. So from what we need to start, from the brand audit, brand identity, refresh, content strategy, all this stuff is here. We have all the basic recommendations here. Potential challenges. And we are going on. We have the final plan of the structure. We are moving through all sections from deep dive brand audit and market insights. strategic brand positioning, hyper-targeted content campaigns, partnership and influencers, community engagement engine, data-driven optimization, launch roadmap and budget. So each stage is crucial on our trip, risk mitigation. This structure is better, it's definitely better, but if you will feed AI with additional materials, it will definitely implement all stuff that you need. Test it, try it, and I will see you in the next video.
This lesson will take you deep into the capabilities, architecture, and significance of one of the most talked about AI models today. Whether you are an AI enthusiast, a developer, or someone looking to stay ahead in the rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence, this course will equip you with the insights you need to understand and leverage Janus Pro effectively. DeepSeek, a cutting-edge AI startup from China, has recently unveiled Janus Pro, an open-source multimodal AI model that has gained significant attention due to its advanced text-to-image generation capabilities. According to research conducted by DeepSeek, Janus Pro has outperformed OpenAI's DALL-E 3 and Stability AI's Stable Diffusion 3 Medium in multiple text-to-image benchmarks. This breakthrough comes shortly after DeepSeek introduced its R1 model, which demonstrated strong reasoning capabilities, sparking interest and concern in the AI industry. Throughout this lesson, we will break down the technical architecture of Janus Pro, exploring how it processes and generates high-quality images from textual inputs. You will gain insights into its training methodologies, the datasets used, and the key differentiators that make Janus Pro a competitive force in the multimodal AI space. We will also analyze performance benchmarks, comparing Janus Pro with existing AI models and understanding the metrics that define its success. Beyond the technical aspects, we will discuss the broader implications of DeepSeek's advancements. The rise of Janus Pro signals a shift in AI research and development, bringing new opportunities as well as challenges. We will explore how this model could impact industries such as content creation, design, marketing, and automation, while also addressing potential ethical and regulatory concerns. Let's dive in and explore the innovations driving DeepSeek's Janus Pro AI model.
In this video, we will talk about how to use a new model from DeepSeek Janus Pro to test and create images. This is really amazing because we have a great possibility to implement this stuff in your live business projects, etc. Of course, the first my attempt was to try do it in the main DeepSeek interface. I've asked DeepSeek to draw a cat, for example, and it was the similar experience that I had in ChatGPT. But if you've already tried to do it, you know that unfortunately DeepSeek don't have the possibility to create images in the main chat interface. For this, it has Janus Pro. If you are not a developer, you can't test it. Of course, it's this kitten is definitely not the one we want to try. We can ask how to use Janus Pro online. And in this case, DeepSeek will give us the possibility. As the model has the data just of July 2024, we need to search. So we will go through the website. There are already a few websites that tested the model and gave the possibility to test Janus Pro and find the image creation possibilities and other stuff. So here we have the basic information, and I've already tested it on the Hugging Face spaces. But these websites you can find indefinitely more, and I hope that in the nearest future you will get the possibilities to create images directly in the DeepSeek interface or on the other DeepSeek official website of the Janus Pro. So let's go to the Hugging Face. And here you have two basic ideas how you can test Janus Pro 7B model. The first one of them is multimodal understanding. So if you need to double check any data in the images, for example, you have to transcribe any of the screenshots. Let me see which one of I want to transform in text. For example, this one I want to transform in text. I can ask transform in text and translate in Ukrainian, for example. In text and translate in Ukrainian or any other language. And let's try to work with this. We see how long the model react on this question. So here we have the basic idea. And we have got the text from image, we got the message, and with this we can test and try. But as usually, we are interested not in this, we are interested in the text image generation, in, for example, in ChatGPT with DALL-E 3, with Google Gemini, with ImageGen, we have the possibility to create the images. So let's try to do what we've already tried to do with Draw a Cat. Let's go here and generate images. And it's pretty long one, not maybe longer than we have in ChatGPT or Gemini, but 30 seconds we will need to wait while we get it. Here we have examples that you can try, and we will definitely try one of these examples further. So here we have pretty good detailed prompt that we use in our regular basis. So let's see the kitten. It's not bad one. I think that it's like a daily example. So it's really draw the kitten. It's understand the language and it draw the kitten. And if we can create something like adorable fox, let's copy paste this prompt. Let's go through and try it. Let's ask to create our fox. In this case, yeah, they want to sell us it, but if we talk about the basic idea, you have few free generations on the each stuff, and it's pretty easy to get this image that we've already generated, that we tested them, and try. So here we have this cat, but with the prompt they have, you can generate pretty realistic images in the same way as that they are generated in DALL-E, in ImageGen. The last survey shows that Janus Pro is a little bit better, but as I mentioned in the previous lessons, it's usual gold hurry rush when one system and one AI is saying that this is better and this is saying that not I'm better, but definitely you need to test. Right now you can get it on the huggandface.co, but feel free to test it on the other websites. On the DeepSeek you see the other options where you can find it. There are another chats. You can try generate image, customize image, play with it. And right now we also use the search feature in this DeepSeek. In the previous hour lessons it was under capacity, so you didn't have the possibility to test it. Right now it's all about you. I hope that in few weeks or even few months we will get the access to DeepSeek and Janus Pro on the official website, or it will be chat option generation like it's done in ChatGPT or Gemini. But feel free to test it, share your thoughts. I will be happy to assist you. These prompts you can find the additional materials. If you will try and something will not work, feel free to ask the questions in the Q&A session, and I will see you in the next lecture. Hey guys, in this video we will talk about how DeepSeek model Genus Pro can be compared with other models and other possibilities of creating images with AI tools. In my other courses you definitely met a lot of different tools, and right now I'm playing with DeepSeek. I wanted to show you the best practices. In the previous lessons we've tried to go through the basic stuff. We already know that DeepSeek is not happy to create images in the main chat as it can be done with ChatGPT or Gemini, so you can't have the possibility to create a cat and draw it here. But you can go to Genus Pro online with some third-party websites like YesChat AI, Hugging Faces, and others. So you need to log in there, you can create, you can get images, and this was the content of the previous lesson. So we've drawn a kitten and that's it. Let's try to compare the same task. We have maybe even the same prompt. We want to draw a cat, and let's go through other possibilities how we can do it, and let's try to compare the results. In this case we ask to draw a cat, and definitely we have a draw cat, maybe on the quality how very good kid, which is drawing something on the regular basis, can draw this cat. This is more child picture, this is not so good. Let's play with the same prompt with other systems, and what is the main benefit of, for example, ChatGPT with DALL-E or Gemini with Imagen. We can go and ask to draw a cat, and in this case we will get the result in the main chat, so we don't need to go to the third party. Of course, if you will use free version here, we've already reached to the limit when we've tried to generate. They asked us to give a little bit money, but the basic idea is here that in free version of ChatGPT you also can do it. So if we will check the ChatGPT, we ask to draw, but definitely it's more like a cartoon picture, which is more high quality, and it's not this picture is not looking like by people were drawing this cat. It's already created. Let's play with the same stuff with Gemini. It's also just updated. Let's see how Gemini can help us with this stuff. And here we have Imagen, which is generating in the third version our cat. The time for generating photos is pretty similar. So in this case, it's also photo. So if we will try to understand the semantics and analysis, we've asked DeepSeek to draw. And honestly, DeepSeek drew the cat. ChatGPT gave us some cartoon picture. Google gave us photorealistic picture. If we go to Midjourney and try to play with Midjourney as the main interface of the creation, so Midjourney has a lot of different options. We have the option using website. We have the option of going to the other stuff that it can be done here. Let's wait a little bit. Now let's okay, this is not my main account, but if we will try to create on the Midjourney, we definitely can get pretty high quality cats. So here is the example when we give a detailed prompt, and the cat will be the way that we have it here. And the last but not the least, my favorite tool right now for AI image creation is OpenArt. And if we talk about image creation in OpenArt, we also can play with the basic prompt draw a cat, and got like 2 images to get some ideas how it needs to look like. These basic prompts are not so good. But yes, in the case of OpenArt, we have definitely a draw cat. But what do we need to know? That OpenArt uses in its downbase not only OpenArt models, it has its own models, but it has like Flux and other AI models for image generation that can draw this cat. And the next picture is also like a drawn cat. In this case, we asked to draw a cat, we got it. And of course, if we will enhance the prompt, if we will try to make, for example, use a quick enhancer and create images with this stuff, we will get the results of higher quality. Let's see. In this case, we've got it in in DALL-E. It looks like more maybe like some artist painting, and it can be done in this stuff also. So just to summarize, DeepSeek definitely created something pretty good. And if we talk about semantics, it's understand. If you are asked to draw, it's draw it. It's not so good if you talk about DALL-E or Gemini. Gemini is good in creating realistic photos. So Google has a huge database of Google images. It's was educated on that. So definitely it's a good model to use to try. Midjourney is still the best high quality stuff if you can work with the detailed and complex prompt. And if we talk about different options to test, to play, and so on, in this case, I still like OpenArt. But if we talk about the basic idea, there is no right now in OpenArt Janus Pro, but I think that as the tool which is always adding a lot of new models, testing a lot of different stuff, we have a lot of possibility to see here and among other models. So we have a lot of models which are already tested in the OpenArt. I think that maybe in few weeks, in few months, we will get here Janus Pro also. And in all similar tools which are aggregating models, it can be a good way to play. So if you want to test Janus Pro image generation, go to Hugging Face or other website which has this model right now. We are still waiting when it will be accessible on the other main website. I hope in few moments we will get it in the main chat of the DeepSeek. And if you have a possibility to test it with another tools, for example, with ChatGPT, Gemini, ImageGen, Midjourney, OpenArt, Leonardo, etc., do it, share your experience in the Q&A section, and I will see you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about how to use DeepSeek from the mobile phone as mobile app. So from scratch, we are going to the App Store or Google Store, searching for DeepSeek. We need the one app which is with blue whale. Clicking open, and here we are. Here we have the basic app, and we can play with it. If we talk about the main settings we have here, it's basic. It's your contact information, term of use, privacy. You can play with the language if you need to switch among languages, and if you need to come back and change the color scheme, it's definitely pretty easy to do it. You can delete the history, so if you need to delete all chats or delete all accounts, it's also possible to do from the mobile app, and it can be done just in few clicks. The main stuff that I usually use DeepSeek or ChatGPT or any other AI apps from the mobile phone, it's first and fast translation and text recognition. We have the plus button here. We can go, for example, to the image, and we can ask to translate this text from my Udemy profile to Portuguese. Translate it to Portuguese, for example. And let's see how it works. So just in few clicks we got the translation. Sometimes it's needed time. Definitely sometimes it's not so fast as we want, but just in a few minutes we have all the data, as the number of students, the number of reviews, etc. So this is the basic stuff, and it works pretty well as for me. We can play the same game with pictures we already have in our library. For example, I can get this picture and ask to give me the text from it. From this picture, and see how it works. So just in a few clicks we will get the text from the picture. It's one of my Ukrainian landing pages, so we have the first screen page and text here. It works pretty well, so just in a few clicks we've got it. Definitely the main stuff why we are using DeepSeek, it's to get its reasoning model. So you have option to turn on and turn off R1, and if you need something from web, you can turn off and turn on search, because right now DeepSeek has the data just till July 2024. And it's a lot of data, but at the same time, if you need something fresh, you need to go to search. Let's play with it, and let's play with some basic prompts that we need. For example, we can ask to act as an experienced social media expert and create a detailed social media marketing strategy for my AI online courses business. Let's see how the basic model V3 will act with this request. As I've mentioned previously, I always try to use firstly V3 to see how it's structuring the data, but the main magic, as I think, it's definitely must be done with R1, because we need to understand the reasoning. Of course, the structure will be pretty similar. Right now we have the basic first step, defining the goals. After that, we are going through the identifying our target audience. The next stage is to choose the right platforms. And here we have LinkedIn, Twitter or X, YouTube, Instagram. We have the content strategy, so we are checking the main content pillars, which is educational content, promotional content, engaging content like polls, etc. Thought leadership, community building. After that, we are moving to the main posting schedule, so this is calendar. And here we have the next big part of our activity. Also, we have the leverage for paid advertising. After that, we have the possibility to collaborate with the influencers and partners, engage with your audience, track optimized performance, and maybe that's it. So the measurement part is usually the final tip of the strategy, but in this case we will have also bonus tips. Gamify learning, email integration, seasonal campaigns. Let's play and let's go to the main stuff why we are using DeepSeek. We are using DeepSeek to see how it's reasoning. So we are switching and pushing the button about DeepSeek R1 to see how the reasoning model will think about strategy. So how it's building its arguments, why it's so detailized, etc. So here we see what is the logic, what is the structure, who is interested in these fields. And here we have all these details one by one. Definitely, as in all prompts, like on desktop or on the mobile phone, you have the possibility to feed as more as you can to this stuff. So you can easily implement all this stuff just in a few clicks, adding it one by one and getting the better results. So here we have the whole information that we need from just a few clicks. And this is just reasoning. So it's just reasoning. We see why it's built in this way. And after that, the process is changed. I love in reasoning model target personas. If we talk about the marketing side of the things, definitely target audience is detailized much better. Platform strategy is also usually structured better. We have usually tables so that we can use as the basis for our content plan. Content pillars here are pretty similar, but if we will go to the content calendar, it's definitely detailized much better. So we have the understanding of the target audience, we have the understanding of the all steps we have here, and it's the next stage that we usually use. Let's move forward. Let's see what is going on here. And let's see what is the right way here. Let's see it and let's compare. In this case, we have objectives, target audience, platform strategy table view is much better. Content pillars are pretty similar. Content calendar example, it's okay. Engagement tactics, paid advertisements, metrics and KPIs, tools and resources, timeline and iteration. Structures in R1 and DeepSeek version, and also in case we use V3 model is a little bit different. In which case we can use search. Search can be used for some regular lifetime tasks. And we can ask, find and summarize. Last and most important news about DeepSeek, for example. Important news about DeepSeek. So we're turning on search and waiting it. As usual, it can be issue with this stuff, so it can be a big issue with stuff that we have in the search stuff, because very often it's not working well, but right now I think that it will go online and give us a little bit some details. I use it to find some places. For example, I want to get some nearest parks or playgrounds for my kids. The server is busy, unfortunately. We wanted to go through this stuff and test it, but definitely it's not bad to find the information if it works. So as you see, the mobile app in DeepSeek has its own advantages and disadvantages. If you will try to play with some censored topics, for example, we can ask, what do you know about Taiwan? It will be the same from the mobile app or from the desktop. DeepSeek will propose you to talk about something else, or will try to think a lot. But in all other stuff, it's definitely a good possibility to have AI assistant in your pocket and get fast and easy solutions when it's needed. It's still under high pressure. A lot of people try to play with it, so yeah, we see this basic position. So we have the Chinese position in censorship, so the censorship is still in the most of virus which is connected to China, so you need to understand that any questions about China will be censored. So play with DeepSeek from your mobile app, ask the questions if it's needed, and I will see you in the next video.
Hello and welcome to this essential segment on the ethical and responsible use of DeepSeek R1. In today's data-driven world, harnessing the power of AI isn't just about achieving impressive analytics or breathtaking marketing insights. It's about doing so with the utmost integrity. Throughout this lesson, we'll tackle the vital components of ethical AI adoption, from safeguarding customer data to ensuring your brand remains transparent and accountable. First, let's talk about data privacy and security, two cornerstones of modern business success. With DeepSeek R1 at your disposal, you're entrusted with potentially sensitive information that must be protected at all costs. That means implementing robust encryption, maintaining strict access controls, and adhering to global data protection regulations like GDPR. By treating personal data with care, you earn the trust that keeps customers returning and fosters a reputation for conscientious innovation. Next, we must confront the issue of bias in AI-generated outcomes. Even the most advanced algorithms can replicate or amplify existing societal prejudices if not diligently monitored. DeepSeek R1 is designed to minimize these risks, but it's still crucial that you carefully review and refine any insights it provides, ensuring they align with inclusivity and fairness. By proactively addressing bias, you'll create marketing campaigns that resonate with diverse audiences in an uplifting, responsible way. Finally, let's not forget transparency and accountability, the hallmarks of any ethical AI strategy. With DeepSeek R1, ethical usage isn't just an afterthought. It's a powerful differentiator that can elevate your brand and drive unshakable loyalty. If you're ready to transform your marketing with integrity, embrace responsible data practices, diligent bias checks, and unwavering transparency. Sign up now and discover how DeepSeek R1 can fuel your success ethically and brilliantly.
Hey there, in this video we will go through some technical documentation on DeepSeek. Definitely a lot of instructors love to start from the basic documentation via lectures, courses, etc. But as for me, it's maybe too difficult for the beginners, for the guys to try to understand the value, the business logic of the tool. That's why I finished the course with this part, and you have a great possibility to play with DeepSeek documentation by yourself. If you are some scientist guy or you are working in development, you definitely have the possibility to go deep in the DeepSeek documentation here. The first thing that we can to start is the understanding of comparison DeepSeek with other models. So here we have DeepSeek comparison with a Llama, Claude, GPT-4o, and try to understand where we have more benefits. So here we have a lot of different tasks, and you can see and compare different possibilities, for example, for language specifics, and you can try compare it with all models. The main page of deepseek.com will definitely be updated, so right now you have the data at the moment while I'm recording this course, but you have a lot of possibilities to go here back and double check it, because such type of table, it's favorite part of any AI tool. You can go to find these reports for Gemini, for ChatGPT. Each one of them, when they just launch a new version, they show that this is version the coolest, the biggest, the greatest. So for average customer, these metrics, these digits, they mean nothing, but what means for you to understand that this version is like 0.4 percent better than another one. I think that is not really crucial, but if we talk about something really valuable, we can see that DeepSeek is really good in coding and math. Definitely my course is not about coding, it's about marketing, it's about the business, about the possibilities you can use for these cases. But if you will go deep here, you will see that there are a lot of stuff that you can see and compare with different sources. So for example, you can get data about why in coding DeepSeek will be better than, for example, Claude or ChatGPT. And here we have some really amazing results. Another stuff is math. Everyone knows that math is something which beats ChatGPT. For example, my wife, she is teacher of math and physics, and she always loved to cry that, oh my God, why ChatGPT is so stupid? Why it's not counting the right way? And here we have the possibility to check the data that we have with DeepSeek, compare it, have the basic understanding of what can be improved, what we can make it better, etc. So all this data is here. And of course, all English speaking models created by Americans, etc., they won't be so good in Chinese. So here we have the comparison of DeepSeek with, for example, Claude or ChatGPT. Definitely the level of understanding of Chinese is much more better. So this page will be actual forever. So anytime you want to compare how the actual version of DeepSeek is better or worse than other models, you can go to the main page, deepseek.com, go to these capabilities and comparisons, and go through the benchmark. Here we have V3, which is the basic, and we're using it, V2.5, a Llama, Claude, GPT-4o, and here you have the whole possibilities to compare it. This file is not so evergreen at the website on the previous stuff, but it's how it started. So if you want to answer the question for yourself, what is going on and why ChatGPT beaten all these guys, and why DeepSeek made such amazing shout on the market of Silicon Valley, you can definitely go here and see all this data in this file. So you can go to the DeepSeek file and you will see all the data in one. So you will have the possibility to understand and compare the models. There are a lot of technical documentation here. We will attach this file in additional material. So here we have the basic understanding of architecture, of infrastructure, how it was pre-trained, post-trained, conclusion limitations, future directions, and of course any additional information. So if you want to see DeepSeek model, how it looks like in the scientific world and technical world, so you have the possibility to read the technical documentation, and definitely it will be the most valuable for you. So for the basic customers, it definitely will not be not so valuable. So you have the possibility to check it, to play with it, and it will be in the additional materials to this course. You can go to these files to double check it and find it. If you want to go through all this stuff, you need just to go to the deepseek.com. You can find it in additional materials, and you can go to the PDF files which you can download from the attached materials. That's it. Try to play it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to assist you. I hope this learning experience was useful for you. Don't forget to ask the questions, share your experience in the Q&A section, and remember that your reviews are valuable for us. So if you want to help others to learn DeepSeek, don't forget to share your honest review on the Udemy platform. See you in the next video.
Understanding how to craft effective prompts is the key to unlocking the full potential of generative AI. The quality of output you receive from AI tools depends largely on how well you structure your input. A well-crafted prompt should be clear, concise, and specific. AI responds best when it is given a direct and unambiguous request. Instead of asking a vague question like, "Write an article about marketing," a more effective approach would be to specify exactly what you need. Write a 500-word article on how small businesses can use content marketing to attract more customers, with a focus on social media strategies. Another crucial factor in prompt engineering is providing the AI with context. AI generates content based on patterns it has learned. For example, if you need AI to write an email, mentioning the purpose, audience, and desired tone can dramatically improve the outcome. You can refine it by saying, "Write a polite follow-up email to a potential client who has shown interest in our digital marketing services, emphasizing our expertise and offering a free consultation." It is also important to consider the tone and style. AI can adapt its tone depending on the prompt. For instance, if you are generating social media content, you might specify, "Write a fun and engaging Instagram post about the benefits of AI in digital marketing," using an informal and conversational tone. Iteration is another key element of prompt creation. Often, the first response AI provides might not be perfect. That's why refining your prompt and providing feedback can help improve the results. Another technique to enhance your prompt is to use role-based instructions. If you need AI to respond as a particular type of expert, you can include that in your prompt. For example, instead of saying, "Explain SEO," you can say, "Explain SEO as if you are a digital marketing consultant advising a startup founder with no prior experience." Artificial intelligence is evolving rapidly, reshaping industries and everyday life. AI trends go beyond automation, driving innovation across fields. One major trend is the rise of generative AI, with tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and DALL-E revolutionizing content creation. These models continuously improve, enabling businesses and creatives to generate realistic text, images, and videos effortlessly. AI is also transforming business operations. Companies use AI for productivity, workflow optimization, and decision-making. From AI chatbots to data analysis, businesses enhance customer experiences, boost engagement, and gain a competitive edge. AI also strengthens cybersecurity, detecting threats and preventing fraud in real time. Ethical AI is a growing focus, with concerns about bias, misinformation, and data privacy driving efforts to create fair, transparent AI models. Governments and organizations are setting ethical guidelines, developing tools to detect biases, and ensuring responsible AI implementation. Another key trend is the democratization of AI, making it accessible to non-technical users. No-code and low-code platforms empower individuals and businesses to leverage AI for automation, content creation, and analytics. AI as a service, AAS, further accelerates adoption by eliminating high upfront costs. Multimodal AI, which processes text, images, and audio together, is advancing fields like education, entertainment, and accessibility. AI-driven voice assistants and smart search capabilities enhance user experiences, making AI more interactive and intuitive. AI-powered automation is also revolutionizing industries. In healthcare, AI aids diagnostics and robotic surgeries. In logistics, AI optimizes supply chains. Automation augments human capabilities, allowing professionals to focus on strategic tasks instead of repetitive work. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries, reshaping work, and redefining professions. As AI advances, some jobs will evolve while others may become obsolete. Rather than just replacing tasks, AI enhances human capabilities, automates processes, and creates new career opportunities. Professionals must integrate AI into their workflows and adapt to stay relevant. Customer service is rapidly changing with AI-powered chatbots handling routine inquiries, allowing human agents to focus on complex problem-solving and relationship management. Similarly, AI is revolutionizing creative fields by assisting designers, writers, and video producers in generating content faster and enhancing creativity rather than replacing professionals. In law, AI-driven research tools streamline contract analysis and case law reviews, reducing the workload for junior associates while enabling lawyers to focus on strategy and advocacy. Healthcare is also benefiting from AI in diagnostics, treatment planning, and robotic surgeries, improving patient outcomes and making medical expertise more accessible. Education is adapting with AI-driven learning platforms that personalize instruction, automate grading, and enhance student engagement. Teachers are shifting towards mentorship and critical thinking development. In finance, AI automates trading, fraud detection, and risk assessment, shifting human roles towards strategic planning and advisory services. As AI evolves, its impact on jobs will intensify. While some roles may disappear, many will be enhanced, requiring new skills and adaptability. The future of work isn't humans versus AI, but collaboration with it. Those who embrace AI will gain a competitive edge, while resistance may lead to obsolescence. Continuous learning and innovation will be key to thriving in the AI-driven world. The rise of AI has raised concerns about job security, but rather than simply replacing jobs, AI is transforming the way work is done. While automation may eliminate certain repetitive tasks, it also enhances productivity and creates new opportunities. The key to staying relevant is learning to work alongside AI, using it as a tool to improve efficiency while focusing on human skills. AI excels at handling data-driven, repetitive, making jobs like data entry, basic customer service, and administrative work highly susceptible to automation. However, AI struggles with complex decision-making, critical thinking, and human interaction. Professionals who integrate AI into their workflow can free up time for higher value tasks, such as strategic planning, relationship building, and innovation. Soft skills are becoming more valuable than ever. AI can process information, but it cannot lead teams, build relationships, or interpret human emotions effectively. Skills like adaptability, leadership, communication, and ethical decision-making will set professionals apart. Those who develop a combination of AI literacy and strong interpersonal skills will be in high demand across industries. Continuous learning is essential for job security in the AI era. Staying updated on AI tools, automation platforms, and industry-specific applications can provide a significant advantage. Many businesses seek employees who can bridge the gap between AI technology and real-world business challenges. A mindset of innovation and adaptability is also crucial. The most in-demand professionals will be those who experiment with AI, find creative ways to integrate it into their work, and embrace change. AI is not just replacing jobs, it is also creating new roles, including AI specialists, data analysts, and automation managers. The question is not whether AI will take jobs, but how individuals will adapt. The future belongs to those who see AI as a partner in progress rather than a competitor. Artificial intelligence is transforming work-life balance by streamlining tasks, reducing stress, and optimizing time. While AI is often associated with productivity, it also enhances well-being by automating repetitive work, improving focus, and supporting personal growth. One of AI's biggest benefits is task automation. AI-driven scheduling assistants manage appointments, prioritize tasks, and optimize workflows, freeing professionals from administrative burdens. By handling routine emails, meeting coordination, and repetitive tasks, AI reduces burnout and allows workers to focus on meaningful projects. AI also helps improve focus and minimize distractions. Smart AI tools analyze work patterns, suggest focus intervals, and block distractions, leading to higher productivity. By structuring work sessions effectively, individuals can complete tasks faster and avoid overtime. AI-powered insights help professionals align their schedules with peak energy levels, maximizing efficiency while preserving personal time. Beyond productivity, AI supports well-being. AI-driven wellness apps monitor stress, suggest mindfulness exercises, and recommend personalized fitness routines. Mental wellness chatbots provide meditation, stress relief techniques, and emotional support, helping users maintain a positive mindset. AI enhances communication and collaboration by enabling remote work, flexible schedules, and seamless global interactions. AI-powered translation tools, smart email filters, and meeting summaries save time and improve efficiency. With these advancements, professionals can stay productive without being constantly tied to work. AI also personalizes learning and career development. Adaptive learning platforms offer customized courses, real-time feedback, and tailored recommendations, allowing individuals to upskill efficiently. This ensures continuous growth without sacrificing personal time. Artificial intelligence is evolving rapidly, yet many aspects of it remain surprising and little known. While commonly associated with automation and machine learning, AI's history, capabilities, and unexpected uses extend far beyond what most people realize. The origins of AI date back much further than many assume. Although it might seem like a modern invention, the concept of intelligent machines was first proposed in the 1950s. The term artificial intelligence was coined in 1956 at the Dartmouth Conference, marking the beginning of formal AI research. However, the idea of creating machines that simulate human intelligence can be traced even further back to ancient mythology and early mechanical automata. One surprising aspect of AI is its creative abilities. While many view AI as a tool for analyzing data, it is also capable of generating original content, including music, art, and literature. These works are created by algorithms that learn from vast datasets and produce something entirely new, challenging the traditional belief that creativity is uniquely human. AI's role in decision-making is also more pervasive than many realize. In financial markets, AI algorithms execute trades and influence stock prices. In healthcare, AI helps doctors diagnose diseases, often more accurately than humans. These applications enhance efficiency and outcomes, but they also raise concerns about accountability, bias, and the ethical implications of relying on AI for critical decisions. Another surprising fact is AI's influence on human psychology. Research shows that people form emotional connections with AI-powered chatbots, seeking comfort, advice, and even companionship. AI also develops strategies and solutions that even its creators do not fully understand. In some cases, AI systems create new algorithms or discover tactics in games that no human had ever considered. As AI continues to advance, new applications and discoveries will emerge, reshaping industries. The journey of artificial intelligence is a fascinating story of human ambition, technological breakthroughs, and the relentless pursuit of replicating intelligence through machines. While AI might seem like a modern phenomenon, its roots stretch back centuries, evolving from philosophical ideas to advanced computing systems that now shape the world. The evolution of AI has been driven by waves of innovation, optimism, and even setbacks, with each era bringing new possibilities and challenges. From early theoretical concepts to today's generative AI models, The transformation of AI reflects the rapid progress of science and technology. The foundation of AI was laid long before computers even existed. Ancient civilizations pondered the idea of creating artificial beings that could think and reason like humans. Philosophers such as Aristotle explored logical reasoning, laying the groundwork for what would later become AI algorithms. In the 17th and 18th centuries, inventors developed mechanical devices that mimicked human movements, such as the famous automatons designed to play chess or write letters. These early attempts, though rudimentary, reflected humanity's desire to replicate intelligence through machines. However, the true birth of AI as a field of study did not occur until the mid-20th century, when computers became powerful enough to process complex calculations. The 1950s marked the formal beginning of AI research, with scientists such as Alan Turing proposing that machines could exhibit intelligent behavior if they could mimic human reasoning. Turing's famous test, which evaluated a machine's ability to imitate human conversation, remains a benchmark for AI development. In 1956, the Dartmouth Conference officially introduced the term artificial intelligence, bringing together researchers who envisioned a future where machines could think, learn, and solve problems. Early AI programs demonstrated promise, with computers solving mathematical problems and playing games like chess, but their capabilities were limited by the hardware and software of the time. The following decades saw alternating periods of rapid progress and stagnation. In the 1960s and 1970s, AI research gained momentum with the development of expert systems, programs designed to mimic human decision-making in specialized fields. These systems were used in medicine, engineering, and business, showing that AI could be practical beyond academic experiments. However, AI faced significant challenges, particularly in understanding language and learning from experience. The limitations of computing power and high expectations led to what is known as the AI winter, a period of reduced funding and interest due to the slow pace of breakthroughs. Despite setbacks, AI continued to advance, and by the 1990s, machine learning algorithms began to revolutionize the field. The introduction of neural networks, inspired by the structure of the human brain, allowed AI systems to recognize patterns and improve over time. One of the most famous milestones was IBM's Deep Blue defeating world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997, proving that AI could outperform humans in specific tasks. Around the same time, AI-powered speech recognition and natural language processing began to improve, leading to the development of voice assistants and automated translation systems. The 21st century brought an explosion of AI capabilities, driven by massive increases in computing power, data availability, and advancements in deep learning. Companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI pioneered research into AI models that could understand and generate human-like text, recognize images, and even predict future trends. AI applications became deeply integrated into everyday life, from personalized recommendations on streaming platforms to autonomous vehicles navigating city streets. Breakthroughs in deep learning enabled AI to achieve unprecedented accuracy in tasks such as medical diagnosis, fraud detection, and creative content generation. The introduction of chatbots like ChatGPT, image generators like DALL-E, and other AI-driven tools showcased AI's ability to create human-like interactions and original content at an advanced level. Today, AI is entering a new phase where it is not just a tool, but a collaborator in work, creativity, and decision-making. Generative AI models can write articles, compose music, and even design products, blurring the line between human and machine creativity. AI ethics and regulation are now at the forefront as societies grapple with the implications of AI-driven automation, bias, and accountability. The conversation has shifted from whether AI can achieve human-level intelligence to how it should be used responsibly. Governments, businesses, and researchers are working together to ensure that AI serves humanity in a way that is ethical, transparent, and beneficial to all. The evolution of AI is far from over, and its future promises even more groundbreaking advancements. With quantum computing on the horizon, AI's ability to process complex problems could reach new heights. The integration of AI with robotics, biotechnology, and other scientific fields will likely open doors to innovations beyond imagination. From its early conceptual roots to its current role in transforming industries, AI continues to push the boundaries of what machines can do. The story of AI is still unfolding, and the next chapters will be shaped by how humans choose to guide its development for the benefit of society.
Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of DeepSeek R1, where next-level AI meets unstoppable marketing power. By completing this course, you've taken a bold leap toward higher conversions, more engaged audiences, and an unshakable competitive edge in your industry. Now it's time to transform all those insights into action. Implement the predictive analytics, automate your workflows, and fine-tune your messaging until it resonates deeply with every target demographic. Remember, the true magic of DeepSeek R1 lies in its ability to evolve alongside your brand, giving you continuously updated data, invaluable forecasts, and unmatched flexibility. Keep exploring, keep testing, and never stop pushing the boundaries of what's possible. If you're hungry for even more advanced tactics, exclusive resources, or personal guidance on deploying DeepSeek R1 at scale, don't hesitate to reach out. Our team stands ready to support your vision for exceptional growth. Share your success stories, join our vibrant community of forward-thinking marketers, and discover how your results can skyrocket with just a few refined strategies. Above all, seize this opportunity to move ahead of the competition and create unforgettable customer experiences every step of the way. It's your turn to dominate the digital space and show the world what DeepSeek R1 can truly do. With DeepSeek R1, you hold the key to data-driven success, letting you pivot faster, target sharper, and scale smarter than the competition. Whether you're aiming to conquer new markets, refine your brand messaging, or amplify your online presence, the possibilities are truly endless. So keep innovating, keep experimenting, and keep blazing new trails in the digital landscape. Congratulations on completing the course, and I cannot wait to see how you leverage DeepSeek R1 to make waves in your industry.
Thank you for your interest in leaving a review for my course. It won't require much time on your end, but each review provides valuable information to me and my team. Here's what you need to do. In the My Learning tab, you will see the Leave a Review button in the lower corner of the course preview. Click on this button. The scale to evaluate the course will appear. Choose the rating you want to leave for this course. Once you click on the relevant rating, you will be asked to provide more details for your review. I encourage you to provide written feedback along with your review. I'm interested in your thoughts on the course content, especially regarding whether you will feel that any important topics or information are missing. Best assured that I take all comments seriously, and I am fully committed to making the necessary improvement based on your suggestions. I will write an example to show you how it works, and then click Save and Continue. In the next step, you will find some questions that allow you to describe your learning experience. Providing your answers to these questions will help me obtain more information to deliver a better learning experience for you and your groupmates. Once you are done, click Save and Continue. Finally, you will see a preview of your feedback. There is also a Share button, which helps you share your feedback on social media if you want to. To publish your review, click Save and Exit. That's it. Your review will appear on the platform in 24 hours. As you finish up the course, it's time to share a new achievement on social media. In your resume or with your employer, a certificate of course completion is the most comprehensive way to do so. But how can you get it? In this video, I will demonstrate a short guide on what to do to receive the long-awaited diploma. Above all else, log into your or Udemy account and navigate to the My Learning tab. Here, you'll find a list of all the courses you are currently enrolled in on Udemy. Choose the course to get a certificate and you will be moved to the course content. The first thing you need to do is check whether you have completed 100% of course to be eligible for the certificate. Udemy considers the lecture to be watched if the box near that is ticked. Check all sections to see if there are any missed videos. I recommend watching these lectures for a better learning experience. But if you feel like you know this topic, just tick the box near this lecture to make them complete. It's crucial to do it because you will not be able to get a certificate if you skip even one lecture or assignment. After completing the last lecture, press Get Certificate in the upper right corner. You will see the button Get Certificate. Click on it. Once you do that, your certificate starts generating and will be available for download as a PDF for a while. Feel free to share your certificate on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Remember, completing 100% of the course is important to receive their certificate. This is the end. Thank you for joining this course. Here is our social media. Let's keep in touch. I wish you good luck on your creation journey. Goodbye.